In one word, how would you encourage someone to be bolder today?
One word. I would say fearless.
Hmm.
Because to be bold is to take action courageously or confidently. But I think simply being courageous or confident doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be bold. I think in order to be bold, you also have to have a certain amount of fearlessness in you in order to actually take those actions. And not the ignorance type of fearless where like you're ignorant to the danger that you're potentially putting yourself in front of, but fearless as in I understand the risks and I'm still going to push forward anyways. So yeah, I think we need more fearlessness in today's world.
I like it. What's the best piece of advice you ever received?
That would probably be, and I've heard it a million times from people older than me, but to enjoy my youth, which I feel like I am starting to get, because I mean, even at 28, I know I'm not that old, but I can still look back at, 16, 18 years old and be like, man, I was able to eat whatever I want and, had very little responsibility. I could go out and do whatever. I should have enjoyed those years a lot more than I did. And I just have this feeling when I'm 35, I'm going to look back to right now and think the same thing. And then same thing when I'm 45, I'm going to look back at 35. So I feel like there's this vicious cycle and I think that's part of just the human experience is like, we're constantly looking back nostalgically of like, oh, that was such a great time in my life, even though at that moment I didn't feel like it. So
yeah,
I try to put that in perspective of like, I have my health, I have my energy. Like I need to recognize that at some point I'm going to look back and this is going to be the best moment in my life.
That's cool. Yeah, we tend to do that. We tend to look back and, oh man. Is there anything else or is there anything that you wanted to cover that we didn't cover?
No, not really. I mean, I think we went pretty in depth. I can talk all day about what I do for work, but I don't think everyone wants to hear that. But I think, I really like the topics we covered.
Cool. Well, Anthony, I gotta tell you, it's been a blast having you on the show. I'm glad you're able to stop by and share with us your journey, a little bit about your career and your job and just in your faith. I mean, that's always fun. Like, having a shared faith and like talking to people about it and just seeing how they're on that journey because everyone's totally different path, but it's awesome. But yeah, man, until the next episode, I mean, this has been the Bold Moves podcast. And until next time, we are out.
Awesome for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for listening to Bold Moves. I'm Matt Torres, and I hope today's story gave you that spark to keep moving forward. Be sure to follow the show for more conversations that inspire action, shift mindsets, and remind you you're not alone on the journey. For exclusive content, updates, and more, visit boldmovespodcastaz.com. Until next time, take the leap, trust the process, and keep making bold moves.